So yeah, what's special about this level is that, you know, I'm sorry, I just have to make, because obviously once I get on that train, it's going to be mostly dialogue, so it's going to be very hard to talk in this. But yeah, mostly dialogue and a few enemies to fight and stuff, and that's about it. And also, yeah, I guess then that's about it. It's a reference basically to the mystery on the murder on the Orient Express, basically. It's the very first video game I know that references it. I'm sorry if I'm repeating it, but I'm just making sure I said everything. Anyway, by the time I go on that train, I can't go back to Rogueport, but that's fine, I already got everything. This train is bound for luxurious Poshley Heights. Will you be boarding today? Yes. Wonderful. If you don't mind, please let me take your ticket. Watch your step, please. All aboard! And so the adventure begins. On the train, and only on the train. All aboard! And here we go! Let's see how long this will take, because obviously it's mostly dialogue, so I know what to do in situations like this. So let's see how long this takes. Chapter 6. 3 days of excess. 3 days of excess. It should have been like the mystery on the Excess Express. That would have been a nice reference, you know? I don't know. I know it's probably cliche, but I mean, that's basically what this level is. It's basically murder on the Orient Express, Mario's room. Harumph, the Excess Express, rather posh, you must say. Yes, rather posh indeed. The 3 days to Poshley Heights ought to pass in an eye blink, eh, old boy? Now, well, I'll be bombed. What's that on the floor? When did it get there? When did it get there, huh? Don't go to Poshley Heights. Get off the train now, or a sticky, yummy doom awaits it. Rather odd threat, eh? You don't think that Beldam Crone's responsible, do you? Well, regardless of who it may be, the scoundrel is surely on this very train. Let's roast this swine before he or she has the chance to cause mischief.
Oh, yeah.
So this is basically the level. Now, what's important about this level is that all the characters on this train are actually kind of important. So we'll get to just meet a few of them. Okay, this room's empty, so it's an empty room. Actually, that room's probably important. Okay, this guy's important. Look at him. Hey, hello there. You know, I'm used to dream of one day getting to ride on this train. And now I finally got a ticket. Dreams do come true. Haha, what a fatty. I'm gonna actually use her. I want to read about all of them. That's what I'm gonna do about this. That's Hefty, the gourmet toad. You think he goes more for quality or quantity? Yeah, he's definitely here for the food, not for the ride. It takes all sorts. So yeah, I'm just gonna read all the information on the characters. So if you want to skip it, you're free to skip it. But I just like to read it because they're all important, you know. But hello there, you ducky debonair dish of a man, you. You're smashing, dear. What's this? A witch? Well, people have certainly said that I'm possessed of an enchanting aura. But you're the first person to remark so boldly on my bewitching beauty, dear. That's Toadless. That's Toodles, the toad. Gosh, that one was fashion makes me sick. Kind of lady belongs in this train. Classy all the way. The dialogue is much different in the Glitzville than in this one, from how she talked to the character. Look at that. Hey guy, yeah, you know this, but I'm the absurdly famous movie star Zip Toad. I'm gonna shoot this little multi-billion-dollar art flick in Poshley Heights, yo. Oh, and I only sign autographs for cute chicks. Sorry about that guy. Oh, it's a guy. I knew him. That's Zip Toad, the movie star. Women go nuts for him. You know, he's hot and all, but he seems pretty stuck up about being famous. I guess all celebrities are kind of like that. It's too bad because I kind of liked him. Oh, he's like a bratty kind of character, you know? The door may not be open while the train's in motion. Obviously, safety is very important. That's the engineering room. Greetings, welcome to the Excess Express. I'm what is called a train engineer. Our opulent journey to Poshley Heights will take approximately 3 days. And how do you find your accommodations? Are they not incredibly splendid? Our furnishings delight the eye, but the sway of our locomotive delights all else. So let's all hear it for the Excess Express. Huzzah! Huzzah! That guy. That's the engineer of the Excess Express. Talk about a dream job for kids. But just saying you drive a train doesn't make you cool. You gotta love the job. I mean, we're talking about a train here. That's some serious responsibility. Honestly, I feel like managing a cruise ship has far more responsibility than managing anything else. Because that's where passengers, like thousands of passengers are on the train, are on the boat, you know? I remember this one news story where some guy, I don't know where it took place, I think somewhere in Italy or something, that kind of capsized or something, and the captain was such a coward that he basically abandoned all the passengers and just like tried to save himself rather than him being the last one to leave aboard the ship because all the passengers are his responsibility. I don't know what happened to him. I'm assuming he's probably arrested and jailed by now, considering that what he did was basically neglect. So, you know, yeah, the guy's an absolute coward for what he did. He should have just stayed put and made sure all the passengers are safe. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is the dining car where you eat and stuff. Some people take this train just so they can eat our yummily fabulous food. In this trip, we have a super famous actor on board, Zip Toad. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm totally swooning. I so hope he comes here to eat soon. This guy, she's like an anime girl, kind of. That's the waitress of the Excess Express, kind of spacey thing. Think she's an okay waitress? Probably not, but guys always go for girls like this, don't they? Why is that, Mark? Of course, I know. Hello, I am Chef Shimmy, the culinary expert. Glad to make your acquaintance. I mean acquaintance. So sorry, cheap is my first language, you know? Oh, he's talking fish language, huh? But then how does he go on land? He's a fish. Today's lunch is so amazing, it will make your tongue cry out in shame. Please do taste it so that my passion does not wither alone in a pot of loneliness. This is Chef Shimmy, the cook aboard the Excess Express. He cooks for everybody. I can't figure this guy out. I have no idea if he's joking most of the time. And we have some items in here. They'll definitely be useful later. I'll buy some, you know, especially when I face the boss. Now this guy right here, he's going to be very important in this game. I mean, in this level. I'm on my way back home. I have strayed so long I have forgotten what it looks like. So this guy is basically the detective in the Murder on the Orient Express. I forgot, I don't know his name. Bear in mind, I haven't watched the old movie. I only watched the remake of the Kenneth Branagh film. And honestly, I thought it was alright. I thought it was it was definitely entertaining, though I do know, I think it's definitely probably not as good as the original Murder on the Orient Express, but in my opinion, I kind of like the remake a little bit. I mean, I can't judge the first one, but I love the visuals of it. I thought it looked nice and stuff, and you know, it was definitely entertaining, and that's all that matters, just entertainment. Yeah, I'm on my way back. I have straight so long. I'm sorry, repeating myself. That's Pennington, a train passenger. He says he's a detective, but I don't know. I mean, why do detective types always show up when something goes wrong, huh? Well, I mean, this is kind of the Murder on the Orient Express. And that's the last guy. Me, I have a very important deal to attend to once we arrive in Pushley Heights. I'm traveling on business, so everything goes on the expense account, yes. He's a ratatouille businessman. He's on the Express for business, obviously. I bet he's putting everything on an expense account, huh? Is that a fringe benefit? Alright, now last character to talk. Oh, oops, oh yeah, I forgot the 3 bob-ombs. Yeah, I'm Bub, and we're gonna get a birthday present for me, and it'll be cool. Aren't you jealous? Oh, you are the champion of the Glitz Pit, are you not? Yes, the great Gonzalez. Bound for Poshley Heights. Well, it is certainly a fitting place for a celebrity like you. We are en route to Poshley Heights to buy a birthday present for little Bub here. My. Let me read about it. I've read about them before. He's ahead of a way. Yeah, you got the buggers and with money. I've read them before, but I just want to make sure. Real high society, even the perfume, yeah. He's from very rich family, so he's kind of spoiled. Still, yeah. Okay, I've read them before when I was at the Glitzville. Hello to you and welcome to the Excess Express. I am the conductor of this train. And I trust you must be Mr. Mario from room 5. Make yourself at home, sir. What's that? Some sort of a sticky, yummy threat. I see. Good gracious me. If I hear anything else, I will let you know immediately. That's the conductor of the Express Express. He takes care of passengers' needs. Keeping this train running smoothly is not just the engineer's job, you know? Yeah, so basically you just have to talk to him, and then that's when this level starts. So look at this. So, it's like everything's all normal, everything hunky-dory, until this happens. Look at this. Yes, I can say without the slightest hesitation that this smells like a case to me. But what shall we call it? That is the question before us. Yes, what is call it? Yes, the case of the pot of super stew that vanished suddenly and mysteriously. Indeed, that will do nicely. My dear train passengers, this is a full-fledged mystery, one that impacts you all. What, a mystery? A mystery, you just said. And, or exactly what kind of a dish is that? What the fuck? Does he all care about? Does he only know about food? I am known as Pennington. You likely would not guess it, but I am a detective. At the risk of immodesty, you might say I have a certain nose for these things. And this little conundrum, my dear fellow passengers, possess no challenge to me. Ooh! The central clue of this case, and also the most vital one, is as it happens, is that our perpetrator took the whole pot, stew, and all in this esteemed friends. Lends me to believe that the one responsible is you gluttonous woman! What? Me? Are you totally cuckoo? I have like no idea what you're talking about. And part of me, sorry, please accept my apologies, my dear woman. I felt I need to practice my accusation skills, do you understand? Yes, sorry. This guy. Oh, look, she's pissed. Very, very, very good. Now let's get serious, shall we? This is, I believe, will be a case worthy of my intellect. Yes. Let me get this straight. So what we know so far is that we don't know who the culprit is. And I guess that's about it, right? This scene is for total square. Forget you guys. I'm going back to my room. You there in a bit of a hurry to get back to your room, eh? You, sir, are highly suspicious. I've just broken this case. The true culprit, I believe, is Zip-Toad the actor. Zip-Toad, the Zip-Toad. No. Excuse me, I was about to... No way, Mr. Detective Person. You're just making stuff up. You Tweety geezer. Tweety geezer. I can't say I deserve such a verbal thrashing, but well then, who did do it, The puzzle deepens with every confounding step. Okay, now I have to solve it. The clue, there's a trace of something from the carpet. Wait just 1 minute now. I do believe this is the spilled stew on the carpet. We can just follow the stew trail and our culinary perpetrator, old boy? Why, it would even be the coward who wrote that note, the sticky yummy one. What makes me say that? I see the sea lion's nose for a scoundrel, old boy. So yeah, now you just gotta follow the trail. Now this level I was stuck on for a while because of how this is like how it is and stuff. It's one of those like solving the puzzle and stuff and what's happening and all that. And that was like, you know, and that was this kind of things I'm not really that good at. So I was kind of stuck on this level for quite a while, bear in mind. Whoa, what do you want? Sorry about that, I know it's a burp, but you know. Now, what were you just saying, a pot from the kitchen? Oh, I get it, food gets stolen and you blame the chubby guy, not nice. What? Drops of stew on the floor outside. No, I wouldn't know anything about that, no, people spill stuff. And there's nothing in the drawer, so no need to look, you won't find a thing. Oh, I'm gonna look at it, you dumbass. There are several gourmet food magazines here, and one of them is an issue devoted to the food of the Express Express. There's a large photo of Chef Shimi on the cover. His smile is just blinding. There's something under the magazines. You got the galley pot, an empty stew pot. This looks like it looks clean. Don't. I'm sorry, I ate it all. It was me. So you were so enamored of the stew that you wanted to steal it to devour more, and you stole the entire pot when the chef was chopping shallots. Answer. Yes, that's right. I'm so sorry, but it was a brief moment of weakness. Stupid. Justice has been served. Very satisfying. May this terrible crime never recur. And you, my dear sir. Yes, you with the unkempt facial hair. My keen sleuthing instincts identifies you as the correct person to call the ruffian. Now about that note in your room. Yes, I know of it. As the lone detective of this train, the conductor confided in me. But we cannot speak here. Find me in room 6 so that we may discuss this in private. This guy. Oh, and please return to the pot to the chef if you could. So yeah, first mystery solved. Anyway. Okay, so I've been playing for almost about an hour, so that's good. So you found the beef or what? I mean the thief, I am joyful. Ah, sir, you are the hero of my world. You have even brought my pot. It is empty, of course, but it is mine and I love it. Thank you so from me. Here is just a little taste of my powerful gratitude. Please take it. Ah, why must I butcher this language? So shameful. Please okay, I thought he said fake it, but I said take it because I thought I misread it. Please take it, I mean. Star piece. Oh, nice. And, there's not a lot of badges to get with this as of right now. So it's room 6? Yeah. Alright. Aha! I have been waiting. I was rather impressed with your work on this last case, I must admit. However, I do not think one you apprehended is a sticky yummy mollectin. I have deduced this from the lack of any incriminating clues in this room. In any case, I must say I believe you have a certain knack for detective work. So it is decided then. I shall take you on as my new assistant. Oh, so I'm gonna be like Watson from Sherlock Holmes. To reiterate, my name is Pennington. I'm a detective from Poshley Heights. I am known in some circles as the penguin with the improbably large brain. I am sure you have heard of me, so that is all I will say on the subject. And as for your name, wait, I demand you do not tell me. I shall deduce your identity. That mustache, that nose. Oh, all too easy. You, sir, are quite obviously the famed Luigi, are you not? No, I'm a Mario. No need to introduce yourself. I know all about you, the famous Luigi. Now about this threat, our man has declared his intent to youngify the train. A sticky taste explosion, that family of bob-ombs, they are definitely suspect. Now, Luigi, we will reduce the case to rudimentary facts and deduce the truth. So now, we enter dusk. That guy's not a very, like, bright detective, honestly. There are several detective novels here. I think this is a wannabe detective, you know? Take heed, Nelly, our man. Yeah, we hit the train. So he wants us to inspect the bob-ombs. I just want to read it again. So now they're having an argument. I think we should get Little Bub the Advanced Learner's Classic Series of Bobomery. 2 words, cheap and boring. Think more luxurious, dear. Perhaps a car or a house. Bob is too small for such things, Gold Bob. Stop thinking of your own social status. He needs something that will further his education, not spoil him, honestly. I don't want any of that stuff they're talking about. Hey, mister, are you a detective now that you quit being champion? Well, so think you can detect what I really want for my birthday? Sure, I'm a pro. Really? Cool. Okay, if you bring me what I really want, then I'll give you something in return. We must get him something that benefits the station of our family. I have my reputation to think of, Sylvia. Well, I still think we should get him the classic series of Bobomery. Okay, then here's a hint. Starts with an A. Got it? Yeah, I know what he wants. It's an autograph from the engineer that's driving the train. I can hear everything that family's fighting about loud and clear from out here. One thing I heard was cute. That boy dreams of being a train engineer someday. What an interesting dream for a rich little kid like that. Hee. Yeah, so that's our first clue. Now we gotta go see the train engineer driving this train and get an autograph. So, okay, what else to talk about? Yeah, so, as you know, I've registered for 3 classes. Many of them are related to politics and stuff. I've registered for Introduction to Government and World Affairs and International Relations and another thing, and also Introduction to Criminology. Also interested in that. I'm also planning on getting one more class, but I have to talk to my advisor. She wasn't there and she didn't respond to me, so I'm gonna see her tomorrow, I think. We'll see. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. Running this train during the sunset is the high point of every day for me. So let's all hear it for the Exodus Express Huzzah Huzzah. Huh? That's it? Okay, I'm assuming I'm probably gonna have to either talk to Pennington or maybe talk to the train conductor or talk to Bub again. To maybe like get, because Mario doesn't know. I know what he wants and where to go, but I have to talk to a few people, that's why. So we'll do just that. Anyway, so as you know, I'm gonna take one final exam at Manufacturing Processing, and I really have to do well in it because, you know, that would increase my chances of passing the class. And the thing I really want to do is graduate with an associate's degree. Now, the thing is, though, is that actually let me first, you know, let me talk to Bub again, maybe, and then talk to the train conductor, and I'll talk to Pennington. Okay, here's your second hint. It's a certain person autograph. Now you got it, don't you? Okay, he's done. Yeah. Now let me go talk to this guy again, just in case. I can hear everything. He wants to be a train engineer. Yes. Autograph. And let me talk to Pennington one more time, just in case. Maybe that's the only way to activate going through this game. The thing that young Master Bub wants most. Well, let's us to do, shall we? But as rudimentally, he wants a Game Boy Advance, my dear Luigi. Because that, my friend, is what young children his age crave above all things. This guy sucks. He fucking sucks. He's the suckiest detective. I don't know why. How did he get employed? You know, like, is he actually the detective? Maybe he's kind of good on some detective stuff, but rusty on other things. I don't know. But the fact of the matter is, he is the guy that actually lives in that big house, the sanctum that I'm actually going to. So I'm baffled he sucks at his job, yet he had the money to afford that place. Unless his parents are rich or something, you know? Okay, yeah, so now I'll just go get the autograph. Alright, let's do this. You want my autograph, sir? Oh, it's for little Bub? Well, yes, of course. Here you are, sir. You got an autograph. The autograph of the Exodus Express engineer. Gosh, I've never given out an autograph before. That felt fantastic. Okay, we got it. Now you go back and see Bub, and then you've done the second mystery. Alright, so one more thing I'd like to mention. So obviously the elections, the 2018 elections have come and gone, but there are a few races still being decided. As of right now, they're still counting the votes in Georgia. We'll see where that ends up. And Kirsten Sinema is actually in the lead, surprisingly. So honestly, as much as I really don't like that bitch, and I told you guys not to vote for her, man, she's gonna be senator, honestly. But then again, that could be good in the long run. If a progressive actually wins in 2020, then hey, that's a Democratic senator in Arizona. So, you know, it's another, like, bonus, technically. So it might work out in the end, who knows? And as you know, in the Florida Senate and gubernatorial races, we're now doing a recount, especially in the Senate race, which is even more close compared to the governor's race. But honestly, here's the thing. If Andrew Gillum doesn't win, I really doubt that they could flip a few thousands of votes, because I can understand it's a few hundred. Like, take for an example Al Franken, who won the election in 2008 mainly because he was only separated by a few hundred votes, but we're talking about over 10,000, so I find it hard to believe how they managed to flip it. So, but here's the thing. If Andrew Gillum loses this, then I want Bill Nelson to lose. It would be pretty disappointing that somehow a corporate Clinton Democrat prevails, yet a pseudo-progressive like Andrew Gillum, because let's be honest, he's progressive in Florida politics, but not in everywhere else, so kind of pseudo-progressive for a pseudo-progressive to lose. So I honestly just hope Bill Nelson loses this. I really don't want him again for 6 years. Sorry if I was standing there just talking, but I just want to finish this up before I, go to the next part. So, did you bring me the thing I want most? Here you go. Hey, yeah, bingo, mister. That's just what I wanted. You're a good detective. Here's something for you, just like I said. Ah, nice. Thanks for the autograph. I'll take good care of it. I promise. Alright, I'm gonna change the Bobbery now. Let's see what they have to say. Oh, okay, it's just the same old tired garbage shit. And now it's night. Alright, so let me talk to Pennington one more time. The game is actually going forward, I have to say. So it was an autograph, wasn't Luigi? Yes, just as I suspected. Oh, the conductor just came by looking for you, Luigi. This smells of a new mystery. Oh, this one's pretty spooky, even though it's past Halloween, but you know. Mr. Mario, I'm glad you spoke to me. I just remembered something suspicious. I found myself one blanket short when I was handing them out to passengers. I gave the last passenger my own blanket to make up for it, but it's vexing. I have exact blanket counts. It means someone came on board without a ticket. That stowaway just might be your suspect, Mr. Mario. Not only that, but if I don't get my blanket back, I'll be too chilly to sleep tonight. If you could look for the unticketed passengers and get that blanket, I'd thank you. Call me Blanket P.I. Honestly, great thanks. Well, I have to keep watch here, but I'll be waiting for the good news. Alright, so now I have to go talk to Pennington one more time. Now, actually, this was the part I was mainly stuck on for quite a while, actually. Like a really good while, you know? And this was not really that hard, but like I said, I wasn't that bright back then, so... What's this? There's an unticketed passenger, just as I suspected. The conductor was one blanket short, Ed, then we are hunting a lone intruder. That would definitely rule out the family in cabin A, rudimentary, my boy. And that is the only hint I will give you today, my sleuth apprentice. You must strike out on your own with that little nugget of investigative wisdom. Of course, I have other hints to share if I so choose, no truly. For example, the unticketed passengers without a doubt our yummy sticky suspect. So now, we have to go back to my place. Not really my place technically, but to my car, essentially. Man, this is really nice. And look, I love how there's only 2 tables in this entire, like, compared to all the other passengers, but then again, this is kind of a, you know, a video game, so... Okay, so not my room. Now I have to talk to this fatty, because he lets out a very important clue. I heard some noises in the room next door a little while ago, weird ones. But when I looked in there, it was empty. I was like, okay, that was freaky. Then when I came back, I heard the noises again. It really spooked me. Would you mind checking that room for me? Yeah, so that's a huge hint that unfortunately wait. I heard some noise in the room next to it. Huh, okay, yeah, I only talked to that guy once, but, you know, obviously I knew what he was talking about, but for some strange fucking reason, I didn't bother just doing the straight up obvious, which is basically this. And remember, I was stuck on that level for quite a while, so it was just stupidity on my part. Watch this. Damn, that's fucking scary. So you found me. Well, as you see, I'm a ghost. I'm cursed to haunt this place. A blanket? Well, yes, the conductor did leave one here. He didn't realize that I'm a ghost. A yummy sticky threat? No, I left no such thing. I can't even hold physical objects like pen and paper. What? You just want the blanket then? Well, I'll tell you where it is if you do something for me. What do you say? Fine. All I need is... your knife! No, just kidding. Actually, I passed away in this cabin many years ago. But I think my luggage is still in the baggage car here. Inside my bag is a diary I kept since my earliest childhood days. Who leaves luggage from a dead person in a train, you know, for a while? Wouldn't they then, like, be given to family members, or at the very least, like, I don't know, compounded or some shit? Especially compounded, when you leave a bag somewhere on a plane and stuff, people would think it's suspicious, you know? and my fear that someone would find and read it has kept me tied to this world. I can't leave this room, so can you please find it and bring it here? If you do that, I'll show you where the blanket is. And don't you even dare read my diary, because if you do, a horrible fate awaits you. I've actually done it before. Actually, what happens if you do start reading it, then he just shows up and like he kills you, and then it's game over. I'm not gonna do it for this one because I already knew what happened. I like tried it before, so because of that, I'm not gonna do it.